Get in place. The Lord said, I can't do nothing until you get in place. That's something to think about. We're so busy thinking about how bad Sodom and Gomorrah is. We need to think about how bad it would be for us if we don't get in place. Until you get in place, I can't do anything. Lord, have mercy. Now, in Genesis 13, I'm going to show you how Abram got in place in Genesis 12. In Genesis 12, the Lord spoke to Abraham. He said to Abram, he said, I want you to get out your country and get out from around your kinsmen. And I'm going to show you a place, and that's where I want you to go. And when you go to that place, whoever blesses you, I will bless. And whoever curses you, I will curse. So Abram didn't waste no time getting in place. Amen. He didn't know everything there was to know about God. See, some of us got to know everything that God wants us to do before we get in place. We got to know who's going to be there when we get there. We got to know how many people going to be there when we get there. We need to know how they got everything set up. Is everything going to be all right? Do I got enough money in my pocket? You know, who going to support me? Some of us need to know all the details before we even get in place. Abraham just went on ahead and obeyed God. And he was already well taken care of. He was already wealthy where he was coming from. See, sometimes you can't let being comfortable keep you from getting in place. You can't let being satisfied with your current circumstances keep you out of place. My God. So in Genesis 12, he went on ahead and he obeyed God. But how many know that whenever folks see God taking you somewhere, you're going to have some tag-alongers? Tag-alongers. You won't find that in the Webster. You'll find that in this sermon. Tag-alongers. Anybody got any tag-alongers with you that's keeping you from getting in place? You got any tag-alongers that see what God is doing in your life? They ain't studying what God doing in their life. They don't want to ride on your coattail. Tag-alongers. So Lot was a tag-alonger, and he joined his uncle Abram. And Abraham, being a nice guy that he was, he didn't tell him, you need to stay here. He let him go ahead on and join. Which leads me to Genesis the 13th chapter. In the 14th verse, it said, and the Lord said unto Abram, after Lot was separated from him, now lift up thine eyes. See, God didn't tell Abraham, lift up your eyes when the tag-alongers was with him. But soon as the tag-alonger left, God said, now lift up your eyes. And I want you to look to the north, the south, the east, and the west. I want you to look as far as your eyeballs can see. And everything that you can see and everywhere your feet can tread, I'm going to give it to you. And all the sands of the sea is going to be how you number your children. I'm going to make you a father of many nations. I just got to get rid of some tag-alongers. That's good, Apostle. To get you in place, I just got to get rid of some tag-alongers. And God didn't even pronounce this blessing on his life until him and Lot separated. I'm trying to help somebody today because you know what? Yeah, you'll be a further along than where you at. But today, guess what? God's about to accelerate you because you done came to the knowledge of the truth. You're going to come to the knowledge of the truth. And now he's going to accelerate the plan that he has for your life. And now as far as your eyes can see, just imagine as far as your eyes can see, there is nothing hard for God. There is nothing impossible for him. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And as far as your eyes can see, I'll give it to you. As far as your faith can carry you, I'll take you there. But I can't do nothing until you get in place.